Hello, it's Trish. My channel's Crafting Whimsy, and I'm here today for 12 on 12. It's hosted by Penny at Penny's Crafty Creations, and it's about decorating an envelope. And she gives us a theme, and our theme for this month, September 2025, is back to school, and today is the 12th. And so I am getting ready. I can't believe I'm saying this. I found all my little school tools. I taught school for 32 years, and yet do I have a school stamp? Not even one. But I will say I do have some fun stamps. They're just not school. Oh, whoops, I'm not sitting down, which is not unusual for me. I just need to find a scrap paper because I don't want to, I want to stamp on something. So here we go. I'm going to stamp my tools. And they're not all going to be on the, envelope. Some are going to be kind of off. Here's my glue bottle, and I know it's not a real glue bottle, but I'm pretending. And I'm just using my Memento ink. And the reason I'm using my Memento ink is because I'm going to color them with my alcohol markers. I probably should have started with the big pens. Yeah, probably should have, but I didn't, and that's okay. There. Now we'll get the little clip. And you know what? I used to tell my friends when we were at Card Club that this is random stamping, and some people would just freak out. I can't do it. Ah! And they would say, I hate random. And I was like, I know you hate random. I said, but the thing about random is you'll know exactly when it's perfect. Not too much, not just enough. And so I like it just like that. And so here we go. We are going to, actually, why don't we, let me think about where I put them. I have some, what do you call those things? I know what you call them. Yeah, they are called paper, not paper. This is what they're called. They're called colored pencils. That's what I'm going to use, some colored pencils. And it's so interesting because Stampin', and I, of course, have Stampin' Up! Because, God forbid, we all know that I was under their spell for 20 plus years. But now I'm not necessarily under their spell anymore. But I have their Stampin' Up! And I really like them because there's so many things that they're watercolor pencils. And so, yeah. And so is this pink? It's cherry color, which is red. So I'm going to actually color, and you're going to see the lines. And I don't know if all, like I have two Tim Holtz colored pencils, white and black. I didn't think I had a black. So I had to go buy them. And I was lucky I got them, on sale or whatever. And I used the black, and I actually used the white. These cute little colored pencils are very cute. I thought I had silver, but we're going to look. Let me see. I do have white. Imagine that. Wow. Don't I have a gray? Yes, I certainly do. Is this it? That's basic gray. Gray is going to look kind of like silver. We're going to pretend anyway. These are my scissors. And kids' scissors can be whatever color. They really can. And so, but all the silver is silver. And kids usually all bring the round tip scissors. And you always have the one kid who brings the pointy ones. And then you find another kid, not necessarily the kid who owns the pointy ones, but somebody else who decides that they can poke somebody. Always. There's always one in every group. Always. Sorry. And I'm just saying because it's experience speaking. That's going to poke somebody with those, with those scissors. I think I have a kneadable eraser right here. And I do. Perfect. Yep. And then I went back and did it again. But yeah, these scissors. And the thing is, I really We needed the scissors. Is this green? My favorite. But yeah, so somebody was going to use those scissors. Oh, can I borrow your scissors and poke somebody else? And it, you know, it's never the kid who owns this. Well, it's not always. Sometimes it's not the kid who doesn't own the scissors. Sometimes it is. But yeah, there's always one. Even a kindergartner. So I'm going to take my watercolor pencil, and I don't know about other. Let me make sure it's clean. Yep. And I'm going to, and look at, it makes it look so good. Yep. And here's, I'm doing the silver or the gray, because that's what it really is right now. But see how it's getting to be smooth? Like you can see all those lines. Here we go. I'm getting rid of them. Oh, love it. Then I'll do this, and then I'll do the colors, and then the lines will go away. I don't know if Tim Holtz does that. I know that they're distress crayons, and that you can, make them change with water. I don't know about Stampin' Up. I never tried. Let me get rid of that red. Okay. Is it gone? Yeah. Let's do the blue now. So, yeah. And these, I used to, you can't even tell, but I used to use these colored pencils a lot. I really love them. Of course, right before they came out with Stampin' Up, I had just bought the Premier because I really loved to, what do you call it? Color. I'm not the most happy colorer anymore. What color should we color these little things? 2, 4, 6. We gotta have one more of those because we don't have any. Let's see. How about right here? There we go. We don't have even numbers. Yeah. I don't like even numbers. What is this, real red? No, it's pink. Oh, pink. Let's make this pen pink. It's like a highlighter or something. And they're just fancy because it's a stamp. And it doesn't look like a real pencil, which is fine. It's all good. Maybe it's the teacher's pencil. That's what I think. Let's just do this. Okay, where's that gray? It's really espresso. What did I just do with the gray? I just used it. Is this it? No. Huh. Well, that's just craziness. Okay, so it has to be in this set. There it is. It doesn't look like gray. I guess I thought it was blue. And maybe that's the marker lid. Okay. If that's the marker, we're going to color it all exactly cherry cobbler, which is a different red. It's like a bluish, brownish red. And then, of course, this is like it's like a Staedtler pencil. I need I thought real red. So this part will be red. And that part will be early espresso. It's black. And we can have all different color markers, right? Yep. We sure can. Okay. Now, that's the red. And red is the color that really hangs out. And here's pink. And so there's pink. And I'm hoping everybody's having a great day today. It is a Friday, which makes, I love that the lines, the pencil lines are just whoosh, gone. You can just spread the color out. And not worry about it. I guess I should have done this one. Okay, now let's do black. It just blends right in, and I love it so much. And then let's do the kind of like the pencil color. Okay, we'll shoot. Look at all those three. But yeah, so you get it. So this is going to be my back to school. And look, I just can't figure out what color to color that. What color is this? Okay. You can buy these in every color. I have purple, I have red, and sometimes, just sometimes, it has the little wire. Use them to bind your, books or journals when you're making journals. So there's one. How cute. That's the back of the envelope. And of course, if you were gonna, I suppose if you were going to have to put these on for someone, you wanted to mail this, which I'm not going to. I'm probably going to put it in a journal. Not a journal I'm currently making, but some journal. Some journal I'm gonna make. Because it's just too cute not to. And then I think I should send it to my little friends who live in the neighborhood, who started up school, you know, last month. About a month ago now, isn't it? I can't believe it. School starts earlier and earlier and earlier, and I don't like it. I don't love it. I thought I had a purple. Here it is, right here. Yep. Because who doesn't love Gorgeous Grape? Me. It's one of my most favorites. I had an outfit. I'm going to color the whole thing because I have purple. I had a whole outfit back in the day before my son was born, so that tells you how many years ago. It was Gorgeous Grape. It was, what do you call those pants that fit in your shoe? Oh my gosh. I can't remember the name of those pants. They were, they went under your foot and they went inside your shoe. Oh my gosh, what were those called? I love those. I mean, yeah, I know I was crazy, but I did love them. I did love them. I wish I could remember what the pants were called that you stuck in your shoe. And the shirt, I worked at Lerner, and I bet you some people might remember Lerner. But I worked at Lerner, and it was my favorite outfit that year. I met my friend Angela there. My friend Angela, who was still my friend. And let me just say, we've been friends since then, 1992. She got married. I had a baby. She had 2 babies. Yeah, we were all about all that. We sure were. Now our kids are grown up, college or after. Her youngest is in college. I think he's a sophomore. And of course, mine is out. And her oldest is out. And her oldest, I forgot what. She's a esthetician. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she visited New York and loved it so much, she moved. I would die, because that's, well, what am I saying? My son lives in Texas, which is probably farther. But yeah. Yeah, kids do it. They grow up and they leave. You didn't ask them to. They didn't ask if you want them to. They just go, which is fine. I guess they got to do it. I guess, well, I left when I grew up, you know, because everybody has to grow up. But my mom knew, and I didn't visit, and I was already married. But it all turned out for the good. It was all perfect. All turned out for the good. Yes, it did. So I am not sad anymore that my son lives in Texas, because when he gets married next year, I am going to move to be where the heat is. Texas is calling my name. And my husband, he's resigned to the fact, yeah, because he's the one who doesn't want to go there. And I'm like, dude, we're going. We're there. I'd already be there, but he thinks that they might move again. And I said, no, I don't think so. I think they're done. I think they're done moving, honey. But we'll wait. If he needs to wait, I can wait. Yeah, this is like one of those, my son used to be an avid drawer. He really liked to sketch things. And he, yeah. He had all those pencils. He was a lucky kid. Who am I kidding? He was a lucky kid. He had everything he needed, plus stuff that I thought he might need. So yeah, he was one of those. I already used, what blue is this? Oh, that's the grape. We could use grape. What is this, Night of Navy? Let's use the grape. This will be the marker. And those 3 little dots on the marker help you pull the lid off. I know it looks kind of odd, but that's what it's for. Okay, and I need a real red, which is this one. It's the orangey red. As opposed to the bluish red, which is, what's that called? It's this one. It's called, shoot. I know the name of it. Real red, but cherry cobbler is the other one. Okay. Get all those lines out. Yeah, my friends were amazed. And I'm not the best colorer. I'm in a hurry. They'll tell you, and they'll still tell you, she's got the ADHD, whatever. They don't know. But needless to say, that's fine, whatever. You say whatever you want. Oh, rich raspberry, that's a pretty purpley color. But they know that I'm in a hurry and I do everything fast. I talk fast, I walk fast, I probably eat fast, I probably, yeah, sleep fast, you know, all that. That's beautiful, that rich raspberry. That's an old color. But yeah, there it is. I'm not going to color the glue bottles right now. I mean, I could, but I'm going to leave it. It looks okay. But look how cute. There it is. There's our envelope for 12 on 12. And thank you, Penny, because I really love doing this. And I'll put this in my little box where all my envelopes are. And I hope you have a happy, crafty day and you have a happy weekend, because it is Friday this time. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.